Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be just talking about how to save and commit your changes. I've realized that probably a lot of you have questions about what committing means, and I'm sure in the Mendix Rapid Developer tutorial, you may have seen that. And so I just wanted to clarify what committing is and why it's important for keeping your changes saved. Because up to this point in the tutorial, we haven't actually committed our changes. We've only saved them locally. So basically, just a quick background. So in the world of coding, there's lots of different tools out there, but you might have heard of one that's called GitHub, which is Git, Git. Git is just a technology that allows you to have version controlling on your software. So, for example, it's kind of like a Google Drive type idea, where before Google Drive, if you think about it, a lot of like Word docs and stuff, you were just saving them to your computer. But then as Google Drive gained popularity, people started creating things in the cloud so they didn't have to save it on their computer. And so Git is kind of that same idea. It's just a way for you to save your projects in the cloud. And so Mendix also has built-in version control technology, and they also are built on Git, which is really convenient. So they use the same technology that a lot of other software projects use. So I'm sure if you guys continue on this product management path, you'll probably become familiar with version controlling in Git, because it's definitely the most widely used version control software in industry right now. So Mendix also uses a lot of the same jargon. So you'll notice up at the top of your screen, I believe it's the same on Windows and Mac, but you have some options where like the file, edit, view, like that ribbon right there. One of the options up there is version control. So if you click that, you'll see an option to pull, commit, and push. So pull just means, let's just say you have a project that someone else was working on, um, and they saved changes in the cloud. And so you want to pull those changes to your own local project. So that's all polling is. It's like if you have team members and they're working and they've made changes and you want to add the changes that they've made to your own project so you can see what they've done, you would pull those changes. But since you're all working as individuals on this project, I don't think you need to worry about pull. Commit and push, though, you'll definitely need to worry about. Committing, let's click commit and I'll show you what it does. So commit, it'll prepare for a second. But committing, really simply put, is just a way for you to kind of segment out your progress on your app and then save it to the cloud in chunks. So let's just say, for example, in like the past couple of videos, what are some of the things that we've worked on? We've added navigation, we set up the domain model, we generated some overview pages. So that's a lot of things. Usually you'd want to commit more frequently than just, what I'm doing right now. But you kind of would just commit in chunks. So like maybe a better way that we should have done it is like we should have committed our and saved our changes after every video. But we'll just do it now. So commit and you can type a little message. So let's just say, just to tell ourselves what we've worked on for the past couple videos. Let's just say, um, set up domain model, generated overview pages, and set up navigation. There we go. And you'll see these are all the changes that you've made. So um, we've created overview pages, we've set up navigation right here, we added all these overview and edit pages, and we set up our domain model. So that's great. So now we're going to click commit and push. And so this is the commit, but pushing just means it's the opposite of polling. So when we poll, we get changes from the cloud. When we push changes, we're sending them to the cloud. We're sending them to Mendix's cloud server where it'll store all of our changes. And so that's just what pushing means. We're going to actually push those changes to the cloud. So let's commit and push. And once that's done, you'll notice a couple of things. It's right here. It's saying commit to repository. It's pushing to repository, um, which is all good. Um, it's taking a minute. Usually it doesn't take this long, but we'll just give it a second. Oh, it's really having a hard time pushing today. Um, but okay, once this is done, usually it really does not take this long. I don't know what's going on. But once this is done, you'll notice that all of these dots here on the side, like we have a little yellow dot right here, and yellow dots here, and then some green plus marks here. All of those dots will disappear, which just means that all of your changes that you've made locally have been saved in the cloud. So you'll notice as you work on your app that you'll have this like this changes tab right here. All of these dots just represent places that you've modified your files. So that's a really handy way to just visually see like what changes you've made since your last commit. So yeah, that's a really helpful thing. So I really don't know what's going on here. I might just end the video here, but typically it doesn't take this long. Yeah, shoot. Well, anyway, I'll end the video here, but hopefully it doesn't take this long for you guys, and you can continue this process or this pattern of committing your changes and pushing them pretty frequently, because that's just really good development practice. No matter whether you're working in Mendix or a whole different project that's maybe using a different language, you're going to follow the same methodology in all of those projects where you methodically commit and push your changes using Git. So hopefully that was helpful, and see you guys in the next video.